Hey, this is Nicolosi, and in this video we're going to focus on the new MIDI Echo module. It was introduced as part of the Mela 7.5 update. It's a very powerful module, and you'll see why soon. Okay, I'm running Mela on my Mac in a standalone mode, and I've modified the default preset slightly by inserting the MIDI Echo and Note Echo modules. Now, the reason I inserted the Note Echo module is that I want to remind you that Mela already comes with a MIDI delay effect optimized for notes. And it's a very useful module. And we're going to compare how that differs from much more powerful MIDI Echo module. Okay, let's have a quick overview of the module. I'm going to enable Note Echo and I'll play a note. The note was repeated 3 times. We heard the original note because through is enabled, and it repeated 3 times because the repeat parameter is set to 3. And sync is set to 1/8, and that sets the timing of the repeats. And at the bottom we have a pitch ramp and vel ramp, currently set to 0. Because they're set to 0, repeats were identical. But of course we can adjust this, set it to +3 semitones and decrease vel ramp, so each note will sound quieter. Let's hear it. That's basically it. You can also set sync to free mode, so you can adjust delay times in seconds. Okay, now let's look at the MIDI Echo module. You'll see it has very similar parameters. It has through, sync, offset, repeats, and we also have the channel parameter, which I'll discuss in another video. But for now, we see the module shares timing parameters with Note Echo, and it also has the sublane called Echo Path. And the way it works is that when MIDI Echo receives MIDI events, it passes it to the sublane processes it, and sends its output back to the sublane input. And it recirculates these MIDI events based on the repeats parameter value. Because repeats is set to 3, it will do it 3 times. So let me demonstrate. Okay, we had the note repeated 3 times. We had a MIDI logger to visualize our sublane messages. And the transport and velocity modules are bypassed, so they didn't affect the sound. Now, if I expand transposer, enable it, it's already set to +3 semitones, and I enable velocity, set offset to a negative value, we should be able to, and maybe set sync to 1/8. So we basically have the same parameters as Note Echo. So when I play a note, we should hear the same effect. So as you heard, this sounds almost identical to what we had with Note Echo module. But because MIDI Echo has a customizable sublane, we can create all kinds of delay effects. And not just that, MIDI Echo handles all channel-based MIDI events, not just notes. Let me demonstrate. I'm going to play a note and then quickly move a pitch wheel. And I'll increase the sync time to make my life easier. As you can see, pitch bend messages were repeated also, and we can do the same thing with a mod wheel. As you can see, MIDI Echo is a very powerful module. With its customizable sublane, you can create all kinds of MIDI delay effects. In the next video, I'm going to provide some technical details about how MIDI Echo works, as well as explain why we have a channel parameter there, how we can create infinite repeats or echoes with different time length. That's all for now. Like and share if you found this useful, and see you next time.